Morning, children. Now let's see what topics we have covered till now. We've covered on pure and mixed substances, properties of mixtures. We have done means for separation, then separating solid from solid, then insoluble solid from liquid, separating soluble solids from liquids, then soluble liquids from their solutions, as miscible liquids, and also separating insoluble liquids from their solutions. Okay. So now all the processes that you have studied regarding separation of substances, some of these are used for purification of drinking water, right? Now you can see this picture here. You see the raw water means the water that is collected either from the river or from dams. Okay? That is used for drinking purpose. That is treated. Now how is it treated? To that raw water, coagulants are mixed. Okay. Now these coagulants, they actually help in the process of coagulation that you see. What is coagulation? Again, something similar to loading. To these particles of coagulants, the other very fine dust particles that are suspended, they settle over it, thereby producing larger particles called as flocks. Okay, this leads to that flocculation, meaning formation of flocks. Once flocks are formed, or once flocculation happens, particles become larger in size, and because of the weight, they settle down, causing sedimentation. After sedimentation, the layer of water above, okay, is again moved through pipelines to a filtration tank where there are many layers of filters that are used. Okay, you can see gravel, you can see sand, and even carbon is there. So water is allowed to pass through these filters so that still fine particles and microbes and other things can be removed. And after that, disinfection is done. So it is placed as it is moving towards the treated water storage. There is disinfection done by addition of chlorine. Okay, chlorine, very less amount of chlorine is used for disinfection. When the chlorine gas is passed through it, still if there is any microbe left, that also is killed. And then with the chlorine water, it is kept in this treated water storage. And after some time, when the chlorine content becomes low, then it is sent to the house. It is distributed to the different houses for consumption. Now, after studying about purification of water, we discuss on solution and solubility. There are some substances that dissolve in water. They do not form uh, particles, sedimented particles. Now, when a particular solute dissolves in water or a solvent, it is termed as a solution. Now, what's a solute? Solute is the substance that dissolves in the solvent, and solvent is the liquid that dissolves the solute. And together, when the two combine, what we get is a solution, right? And when we check the amount of solute that has dissolved in a particular amount of solvent, we get another property called as the solubility, meaning one solute, okay, may have varying solubility in different solvents. Okay, so one solute could have different solubility in different solvents. So maybe in water the solute will dissolve very well, but if the solvent is changed, it might not be able to dissolve so well. So solubility is less. Okay. There's another concept regarding solutions. When we add solute to a particular solvent, it dissolves, right? It vanishes. Again, we add little more. So we keep on adding more and more solute till we reach a certain stage where even if you add solute and keep on stirring it, it does not dissolve. But that situation shows that the solution, the solvent has become saturated or the solution has become saturated. It cannot take in any more solute. Okay. So now there are three terms here. See, dilute solution means a solvent where very less solute has been added. So it's dilute. Keep on adding more and more, it becomes concentrated. And still in this concentrated solution, if you still keep on adding more solutes, then you find that some solute does not dissolve. showing that now the solution is saturated. So a saturated solution is the one in which no more solute can be dissolved at a particular temperature. What is the meaning of this? Meaning, now all this we have done at a certain temperature. Okay, and we see that some solute has not dissolved. But now when we heat this solution, you will see that these particles again dissolve. Okay, that means when you change the temperature, solubility again increases. So again you can add more and more solute, right? Keep on increasing the temperature and add more and more solute. Then what happens? The extent to which it you increase the temperature, solubility of the substance also increases. But this you must have seen when you see your mother prepared certain sugar sweets in your house. She uses chashni, which is a very concentrated solution. It is called as supersaturated solution of sugar. Okay. Why supersaturated? Because at normal temperature you have saturated solution. But when you increase the temperature, more and more sugar can be dissolved. That becomes a supersaturated solution of sugar. And in that situation, he adds certain materials to it. Now, when the supersaturated solution cools down, then what you find is sugar particles settle on the whatever sweetmeat she has made. On that sweet, you'll find sugar particles settling down. Why? Because again, as the temperature reduces, the extra sugar that was dissolved will be crystallized back, will be returned back because it will not dissolve at a lower temperature. Okay. That's one application of this saturated solution. Now here we have an activity to find the solubility of different solutes, okay, in water. So as we said, the different solutes dissolve to a different range in water. So we'll take three solutes which is very commonly found in your house: salt, sugar, and baking soda. Now since we have to prepare saturated solutions, what we'll do is we take 3 cups and we add 1 tablespoon of water in each of these three. Okay, you will not add too much water because when you add too much water, the amount of solute required will be too high. Okay, so you're going to get from your mother then if you take so much salt and you keep on adding. So we'll take less water. Okay, so only 1 tablespoon of water you will take, okay, in each cup, and then to that you are going to add 1/4 teaspoon of the given salt. So you can imagine how less. Okay. It's teaspoon. The difference between tablespoon and teaspoon you should be knowing. Tablespoon is a bigger spoon, teaspoon is a smaller one. And that smaller spoon, 1/4 you're going to use each time to add. Okay, and you will count how many 1/4 teaspoons you have added. Okay, to prepare a saturated solution. So as like in the first cup, you will add salt. So 1/4 teaspoon of salt you will add. Stir it properly. It dissolves. Again 1/4 you will add. So you keep on adding till you get a saturated solution. And here you're going to record how many 1/4 teaspoons you have used. Then we'll check how it